Hello and welcome to another episode of the Creative Flair Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about embracing imperfections in your art. This is going to be a new mini-series that I'm starting to do with the podcast where I'm talking about creative tips, all to do with benefiting you and your art. These episodes do not have video, so if you're watching on Spotify and concerned that the video has not popped up, don't worry. Today we're going to talk about embracing imperfections in your artworks. Imperfection is often considered to be a negative thing within the world of art, but in reality it can be a very powerful tool for your core creativity. When we create art, we often strive for perfection. We want our lines to be straight, our colours to be just right, and our compositions to be balanced. But what if I told you that perfection isn't always necessary in creating great art? In fact, embracing imperfection can add a unique charm and personality to your work. One of the most significant benefits of embracing imperfection is that it can lead to greater creativity. When you let go of the need for perfection, you're free to experiment and take risks in your art. You might try new techniques or colour combinations that you wouldn't have otherwise considered, and this can lead to exciting new breakthroughs in your work. Embracing your imperfections also allows you to let go of the pressure of comparison. As artists and creative individuals, we often compare ourselves to others, and this can lead to feelings of inadequacy or imposter syndrome. But when you embrace your imperfection, you are no longer trying to measure up to some ideal standard of perfection. You're simply creating for the sake of creating, and this can be incredibly liberating. Another benefit of embracing imperfection is that it can allow you to break through creative blocks. When you're stuck in a rut and can't seem to create anything new, embracing imperfection can help you let go of your preconceived notions about what your art should be. You might create something that's messy or imperfect, but that's okay. You can learn from your mistakes and use them to fuel your future creations. Of course, there are times when perfection is necessary within art. For example, if you're creating something for a client, you may need to meet specific standards or requirements. However, even in these situations, embracing imperfection can be helpful. By allowing yourself to experiment and take risks, you might come up with an even better solution than you would have if you were solely focused on creating something perfect. So how can you start embracing imperfection within your art? Here are a few tips to get you started. Firstly, let go of your fear of making mistakes. Accept that mistakes are a natural part of the creative process and that they can lead to new discoveries. Secondly, give yourself permission to experiment. Try new techniques or colour combinations, even if they feel a bit unconventional or messy. Thirdly, embrace the beauty of imperfection. Look for the charm in the imperfect lines or the unexpected colour combinations. You might be surprised by how much character imperfections can add to your work. In conclusion, embracing imperfections can be a powerful tool for creativity. It can help you break through creative blocks, experiment with new techniques, and let go of the pressure of perfection. Remember that imperfection doesn't have to be a negative thing in your art. Instead, it can be a unique and charming aspect of your work. Thank you very much for listening to this episode of the Creative Flair Podcast. I hope you enjoy this new little series of creative tips, and I hope you will join us for the next episode. Thank you very much.